It's Peet and Reet, and the week is coming to a really quick close as we wrap here on the Friday Wrap. And you know what? Not only is it the week wrapping, but it's kind of like the summer's wrapping. And I know there's still more summer left, and it's been so hot in our neck of the woods, and it's still hot and humid. It feels like midsummer, but it's not.
Labor Day weekend, you know.
That's why we're sitting in front of this building
School.
here, right? School. Where on Tuesday,
oh, the poor kiddies are going back to school. I feel so sorry for them.
No, you don't.
No, I don't.
You're like my mother.
I am just so happy for all the parents who are now going, oh, we survived it.
You know, my mom used to do this. It's just 2 weeks to school. And you know why? Because the CNE commercials are on.
Oh, that's right. And that would ruin the CNE for you. By the way, the CNE is on, right?
I know. That's a Canadian National Exhibition, just in case you didn't know.
Which is always fun to go to. But when you went there, you knew, oh, great, school's back soon.
Yeah.
So that sucks.
See, as a kid, you didn't want to go back to school.
No, not as a kid. But, you know, as a parent, I wanted them out the door 2 days after school was over.
Well, just so you know, Pete feels for you kids that have to go back that don't want it. Now, there are kids that love going to school, right? So
yeah, not many.
One of them.
Not many. It's just you got to sit there and listen to the teacher, which you should do, but, you know.
Yeah. So we lost a great one a couple of days ago.
We did. Poor Willy Wonka.
Willy Wonka.
Gene
Blazing
Wilder.
Saddles. Yeah. He, and a great man. He actually had Alzheimer's and had it for the last couple of years, but didn't want anybody to know.
Yeah. So. Young Frankenstein was a great movie of his.
Yeah.
With Bernadette Peters. They were great together.
I haven't heard that name in it.
Bernadette Peters?
Time,
she just could sing like crazy, you know.
Yeah, she was amazing.
What was that line in it? Mystery of life, at last I found you. Something along that line.
Glad you could sing
it. It made me laugh, that movie anyway. But yeah, sad that he's gone. But and a lot of stars actually saying how wonderful a person he was.
Yeah,
so that's nice.
He was all about helping people out, and there's things that he did that a lot of people didn't know, which I love about a star who keeps it to himself and does what he should do with all that money.
Exactly,
right?
exactly. So, what are you doing this Labor Day weekend? You're not coming to the cottage, I know, because you have things to do.
Well, what happened was our trailer, it's a house trailer. We decided we're not going to pull this anymore, right? So we're going to put it somewhere, and in order to keep the place that we're supposed to have, we're taking it there. So we're going to spend the Labor Day weekend there, and then go back and forth and pretend like we can drive to work. It's not that far away from.
Well, hopefully the weather's nice, so for that length of time you're there, so that you can get
get a feel for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, like, what are you doing at the Kerry Cottage?
Oh, wait a minute. Well, I called the house man to make sure that he's got the food and booze there. That was the first thing.
Yeah.
Then I'm just going to go up and enjoy a lot of cooking.
What about fireworks?
Oh, we spent way too much money on fireworks. It'll be as big as Niagara Falls, I swear.
Oh, it'll be bigger. It's only 5 minutes there now.
Yeah, hopefully we don't light up the bushes.
Just make sure that Alex is safe and way away from those fireworks and hasn't had too much to drink before.
Right, exactly.
After that, you can do it.
The fireworks shooting at you is not an option. Right? That's not fun. It's happened.
All right, some things happening locally.
Oh, Niagara. Of course, there's always stuff happening in Niagara. Well,
always cultural, a lot of cultural stuff.
Exactly. Right? The Greek festival on this weekend. Opa to all the Greek people out there.
Break a couple glasses.
Great authentic food, of course, and entertainment. There's face painting and rides for the kids, inflatables.
And there's food.
Lots of food.
Did I mention there's Greek food?
Oh, lots of food. And you can win yourself. The raffle is $5,000. Not bad. Yeah, so why not head out there?
That's happening in St. Catharines,
Yeah, on
Canada.
Niagara Street.
Yeah, on Niagara Street.
Yep.
So look it up and you'll have a really great time.
Yeah, absolutely. And, well, other things that we are in the news today. A janitor passed away, unfortunately. Left $8 million that nobody knew he had.
Okay, how could he
including his attorney.
How could he have $8 million?
Well, apparently he was very frugal, and every paycheck he would put most of it in the bank. He drove an old vehicle, like a 1970-something. He didn't care about the money.
What's the point?
Well, he did do a good thing.
Okay.
He did leave $4.8 million to the local hospital and $1.2 million to the local library.
Okay, so where's the rest? A couple million still sitting there?
He has a couple of...
Thank you. No.
We would have had to ask him beforehand. I don't think that's going to happen now.
Right.
But he has stepkids, so I guess it's going to them. They didn't say, but...
Well, so were they good stepkids?
I don't know.
I mean, still $2 million.
Well, they didn't even know he had the money.
Wow.
So obviously they weren't that good.
Incredible. Fishing story?
Oh, well, fishing. Have you ever fished in a sewer?
No. Well,
No?
I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say
No?
that because I dropped some stuff in the sewer and I actually was trying to fish it out. So yes, I fished in many.
Yeah, no, I mean for fish.
No.
Okay.
I can't imagine doing that.
So apparently there's a guy, that's what he does. He goes to the storm sewers and he fishes out of them. Puts hot dog piece on the end of a line and catches fish. He said the secret is to go to a storm sewer that's close to a lake or a body of water and that it has water in it.
Well,
and
you wouldn't
then
want
just
dry fish,
put it
right?
down and wait.
And so what are you catching?
Catfish.
Catfish.
And I'm thinking,
Yummy.
just don't go to the sanitary sewer. That'd be me.
Oh,
I didn't
you
even
and I
know there.
both.
I didn't I'm like thinking as I'm reading this. Well, what's the sanitary sewer and what's the storm sewer? Like what? How would I know? But the one they showed actually had it printed on it.
Well, when
so
they come out nice and black and
you know it's the wrong place. We're here like this the whole entire time. Like, wow, this fishing stinks.
But boy, is it tasty.
Not something I really want to try.
How did you spice this fish?
I think I'll stick to the lake.
Another fishing story way up north in Canada. A 30, I know he wasn't 30. He was 30 years old. Caught a sturgeon, 10 feet long. 10 feet long, 600 pounds.
Wow. How did he reel it in?
2.5. I have no. He had to have a crane. 2.5 hours. It would have taken me 3 days to get that one.
Yeah,
in.
no kidding.
Brought it in, took a picture with it, and then put it back in.
Oh, good for him.
Now,
That's nice.
Now, can you imagine those fish can live to be 200 years old and 18 feet long? Could you imagine swimming up north and seeing that come at
I
you?
think it was a whale or something. Like, come on, that's
Oh, my
ridiculous.
goodness. Terrible.
Or a shark.
Yeah, great white shark.
They have big teeth too, sturgeons.
Oh yeah, they can chomp.
That's nasty.
Yeah, so I
Don't put your little dog in the water. That's not a good thing.
Police story. Out in Niagara Falls. Now I'm not going to say whether.
What'd you do?
It wasn't me again.
Oh, okay.
No, I was good this time.
All right.
I'm not going to say which side of the border it was, Canadian or American.
Okay.
30-year-old guy, another 30-year-old, got pulled over. He was swerving down the road like this.
Okay.
Police were right behind him, pulled up, and a little bit of smoke kind of came up when they rolled down the window. And he said, so why were you swerving? He said, what was the GPS? Can you imagine?
Swerve a little bit to the left,
Something tells me there was a little this going on.
Well, yeah, it was a lot smoky, and then he got stupider, okay? Because then they were just gonna kind of, give him a little warning. He says, and don't look at my trunk because I don't have anything back there, and I don't have any weigh scales or any pipes or anything. So of course,
Idiot.
yeah, they went and looked, and they found all of that in the scale. So he's probably going to get charged not only with possession but trafficking as well. So
Oh, nice.
not a good Labor Day weekend for him.
Oh, prison. It's labor.
Yeah, exactly. So, it's Labor Day weekend.
Yeah.
We want you to have the best Labor Day weekend ever. For you guys going back to school, kids going back to school on Tuesday, not Monday. Don't go Monday because it won't be open.
And I just thought of something for anybody who's in labor on Labor Day weekend. Hope it goes well. Just saying.
And for you kids going back to school, she doesn't feel sorry for you.
Not at all.
And I do.
Not at all. I was talking to my sister-in-law yesterday, and she's like, oh my God, I'm so glad the kids are going back to school. She goes, the second day into school, like being out of school, they were going, I'm bored. So she is so happy that they're going back.
Did they do their back to school shopping?
Oh, yes, they did.
Wow. I hated that.
Did you?
I hated
Why?
it because I was like stiff jeans, stiff shoes, stiff shirt. I felt like a stiff, new haircut, couldn't stand looking at myself in the mirror, and I had blisters when I came home the other day.
The first day. That was pretty much a given, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The smart shopper would have got it a couple of weeks beforehand, your new shoes,
Yeah.
but I never did.
Yeah, I had to squeeze mine in. So. Anyways, on behalf of Peet and Reet, have yourself a great Labor Day weekend, and we will see you next Friday on the Peet and Reet Show.
It's going to be so much fun up at the cottage, though. So looking forward to it. Oh, well, of course, fireworks. That's the number one, but lots of food. I've made cabbage rolls and all kinds of
Yeah,
stuff.
well,
to go
I mean,
through.
I know all about that because that's all it was a food fest the last time. And you and Diane making breakfast.
Oh,
for
breakfast
like-
dancing. Breakfast
Yeah.
dancing. There'll be more breakfast dancing for sure. You have to get the spatulas going in the right way.
And
it's fun.
you can do a little fishing because is
Yeah.
that a hard lake to fish?
No, gosh, no. It's so catch
And what kind of fish are we talking about?
trout.
So will you be doing this on Labor Day?
You want some trout?
Yeah.
Do I get to hit you with it?
don't care as long as I get to eat it.
Deal. All right. That sounds like fun.
I wonder what John and Sandra, I wonder what they're doing.
I don't know.
What are you guys doing for